Lesotho Wildrun was conceived on the back of the idea that we want to take people to explore wilderness areas that are remote, and the Lesotho has that element completely. And the fact that there hasn't been a multi-day race in Lesotho on foot, and the fact that Lesotho is so suitable to running.
I think when I saw the Lesotho, or saw the first ad for Lesotho Wildrun, there was something about remoteness, being in the mountains, a journey. It wasn't going to be a normal trail run or a normal race, and I think they've done that.
I knew it was going to be beautiful. I knew it was going to be tough because there are not too many flat bits in Lesotho. But I think, yeah, I knew it was going to be absolutely stunning.
For me, I came for the adventure in Lesotho, and the waterfall sold me. The waterfall made me do it. And that was the only reason I decided this is a great place to come, and I want to see those falls, and if I have to run to see them, then I'll do that. I was lucky in that I was always with a group, but even so, you realize that you are completely remote in the middle of nowhere. In terms of the solitude, that's one of the reasons I like to run, is because there's great solitude. And even in a group where we're running after each other, you got a real sense of Lesotho and its remoteness.
Incredible. Feels like you're the only person alive. And it's almost like, even if you were running in a group, everyone kind of felt it too. Everyone just was quiet. There's no noise, maybe a few cows and sheep and goats and locals, but other than that, it really does feel like you're the only person on earth.
I mean, we've travelled quite extensively overseas, and at times I felt we were, sort of in parts of Nepal or parts of, sort of Peru, and incredibly remote. Seeing women carrying sort of bundles of sticks on their heads, and I mean, it's not a vehicle within 50 kilometers. I mean, it's incredibly sort of tough, sort of wild terrain, and I love that.
I've probably done about 40 or 50 marathons and maybe 30 ultras, and this is the toughest thing I've ever done. The scenery makes up for it. You have to get out there to experience it. So.
It was no doubt extremely hard. The days were very long and hard. Day one was probably the hardest, but it was fantastic. Every moment was worth it.
Well, I think I've been fairly blown away by the hills here. They're not for sissies, these hills. This is some really big mountains here. If it wasn't for the rivers, we would have been in a world of trouble with water. And you know, when the guys were being motorbiked in 12, 13 hours later, it was a big shock, I think, to a lot of guys. So I think it's good though. It makes you, some of the beauty of doing these events. It makes you think and plan, and if you like that kind of stuff, it makes it a lot more fun.
The attitude of the Lesotho people are brilliant. They're so friendly everywhere. Everyone waves and wants to know what are you doing in the mountains. Or we had a guy today ask us, what are you looking for in the mountains? Or where's your car? Did it break down? So they can't understand what we're doing. On day one, the guys in the remote areas, when they ask us where you come from, they laugh at us when we tell us the routes that we're taking. So even for them, it's extreme.
I came here expecting the mountains, obviously, but the thing that I've come back most with is the people. You know, I've never seen people live so close to the land, and everyone we came across has been so helpful. We got guided by a 10-year-old for about 45 minutes away from his cattle to get us back on the right track, and that was just typical of the whole experience.
I came across a bunch of local guys high up. I was far too high, needed to drop down, and they pointed out the path to me, and which I said thank you and carried on down. And he obviously realized that I was clueless, didn't know where I was going, and he ran from the top of this high mountain in his gumboots all the way down, grabbed my arm and said, no, you've got to go this way, and like ran with me for the next 2 kilometers in his gumboots away from all his sheep and goats at the top of the mountain until I hooked up with the next group further down. And I mean, it's just been like that on every day.
What struck me the most was the people of Lesotho. Yeah, like it's quite humbling. We did the shoe drop for Bob's for Good yesterday, and that was quite a humbling experience. Yeah, there's little kids when they say their prayers at night. A good portion of them prayed for shoes, and there we were at a school giving them shoes. Many had never owned. So I think the quite humbling seeing how the communities live, and also just what a peaceful nation they are.
Day 2 was beautiful. Day 2 was it was great weather. It was a shorter distance. We saw the falls. So that was the easy day in between, and I really enjoyed that.
You get to see that gorge for almost the whole run, the whole day. The whole of day 2, you're just seeing the most incredible views. And I think for me the best part was running along the ridge with this gorge on your right, and then a few hours later we were standing the same height looking at the gorge from the other side and knowing that morning we had done this. It was just mind-blowing. It was incredible.
Day 2 was probably one of the best days of trail running I've ever done. We ran through a large number of communities. I mean, that's incredibly special, and those views of the gorge were quite spectacular. And I don't think there's a better way to see remote parts of the country than doing an event like this.
The collective hardships and suffering pull you through together, and whenever somebody was flailing, there'd be somebody else up front saying, hey, let's start a little trot and go up this hill. And the people here, I didn't get the sense that anybody came to win and to do this and to be competitive. Everybody's just having a good time, and everybody's just out there to have a great run.
I think something that was quite interesting on this run was the navigation, because it wasn't just run. You couldn't just run a route, or the route wasn't marked. So we just found ourselves every day getting into a group of guys, and the guys pulled together as a team. You know, one guy was good at map reading, the other guy might be better with a Garmin, and the guys pulled together because you had to work hard. The navigation is a very, very big element on this run. If you ran 5 minutes down a wrong direction, you really paid for it in time. So yeah, I think that built a lot of camaraderie, which was nice.
The Lesotho Wildrun has an incredible emotional element to the journey that takes place. The day one is very tough, and then you're up to a plateau. Day two is a nice journey, 28k journey through around the gorge, and it really is inspirational. And then day three is an awesome run back to Rambanta. And the element of it is that it is very tough, but the fact that you've been pushing yourself over 3 days and it's been incredibly tough, but you come up to the finish of the Lesotho Wildrun and it's incredibly emotional and rejuvenating. You get to the finish and it really it makes an impact on your life without a doubt, and it makes an impact on the crew, it makes an impact on the guys, everyone who's taking part, and the relationship that builds with that is something that you won't get anywhere else. It's through those hard times, but also the relationship and the fact that you're sharing it with everyone makes for a truly remarkable journey.